Hey guys, sitting here working out today, and I was sitting here thinking about, walking through life alone and working out alone. And, working out alone is pretty risky. And you start walking through life alone, and that to me is even riskier. But as I was working out today, I've got a failure test here at the end I'm getting ready to do. And it's to test to see, if I'm ready to move up to a different weight or stay at the same weight, or if I fail completely, then I need to drop down a weight. And I don't work out with anybody. I mean, I've had people that I've worked out with in the past, but, for different reasons, I've found that it's just easier for me to work out alone. And I wouldn't work out alone nowadays without some type of a safety mechanism in place, since I don't have a spotter. And I'll show you my safety here in a little bit and everything. But I was really thinking about how that applies to life and, the things that we go through. And some of you guys know my story. When I found out I had cancer, I kept it to myself for over a year. I didn't tell my wife. I didn't tell my kids. I didn't tell anybody. I was just trying to work through it emotionally, mentally, everything. Trying to make it go away. And when I finally got to a point where I couldn't do it on my own anymore, I told my wife, and of course she was mad at me and everything, and my family was mad at me, but they rallied behind me, and they were there for me, and they have been there for me the whole time through. And they're my safety net. They're my safeties in life, that and God. And I was sitting here thinking about that, with the fact that whether we're working out and we find ourselves alone, or whether we're walking through life and we find ourselves alone, know where your safety's set at. If not, you're going to get crushed. I'm getting ready to do a failure test here, and we'll see where I come out of it at. I need to get at least 2, but if I get 5, I get to move up, and if I can only get 1 or less, then I have to drop down. But I got to get at least 2. But I've got a safety in place, and without that safety there, without that safety net in life, you never really push yourself and challenge yourself to go to that next level, because your brain's going to play a game on you. It's like, oh, I can't do this here. What's going to happen if I fail? It's going to crush me. Well, life's going to crush me. So I encourage you, make sure that, whether you're working out, you have a safety or a spotter. And when you're going through life, know who your safeties are. Know who you can turn to. Find people like-minded like you that's going through similar things, or even maybe if they haven't gone through it, but has your back. And, line up with them and make sure that you keep them tight, because we all need someone or something in life to catch us when things start to fall. So anyways, I'm getting ready to do this next test, and hopefully I can make it past 2, at least.